This video is brought to you by Bang Energy. A can full of 300 milligrams of caffeine. Super tasty. Get you through the whole day. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not sponsored by Bang. Bang though, if you are out there, you know, I will rep you guys. I drink probably about 2 of these a day for the last couple years. So like I have experience in the flavor market and I can promote it, you know. I'm very familiar with you guys. So if you guys want to get me sponsored by Bang, hit that subscribe button, touch that like button as well. Helps out the channel a lot. Let's move on to today's video. The Detroit Lions have a lot of hope this year. Do I think they have what it takes to make the playoffs? Let's find out. Predicting the Lions 2023 NFL record, game by game. So the Lions open with a banger of a game. They travel to Kansas City to take on Super Bowl 57 winners. And you know what? I feel like the Lions are feeling pretty good about themselves. They just beat the Packers last season to knock the Packers out of the playoffs. They ended with a winning record. They had a pretty good draft. They had a pretty good offseason acquiring some cornerbacks. You know, there's, fortifying their defense. But you know what? They have a tough task at hand taking out the Kansas City Chiefs, which is my favorite team if you guys can't tell. So I'm not going to be biased here. I'm just going to state what I think. I don't think the Lions are going to win this game. I'm not going to go in depth with every game. I'm just going to basically say whether or not I think they're going to win. I'm not going to list the scores. That will be held for future videos. So Lions, I'm sorry, but you take the L. I don't know which one's an L in week number 1 against the Kansas City Chiefs on Thursday night. And then you guys go to take on the Seattle Seahawks. You guys faced them last year in a shootout. I don't know if it'll be a shootout again this year, but I do see you guys actually pulling through and winning this game. I believe this is your home opener. And then you go on to take on the Falcons, which I also think will be a W for you. So y'all will be starting 2-1, feeling good about yourselves. Then I believe you go to Green Bay, and you're also going to get a W there with Jordan Love starting with week 4. I think you guys have a better roster than Green Bay and a better quarterback, so that you guys have one up on Green Bay now. So I think you guys win. You guys start off 3-1. And then I think you guys have 2 more winnable games coming up with the Panthers and the Buccaneers, both potentially starting like first-year quarterbacks. I know one is not a rookie in Kyle Trask. They may be starting Baker Mayfield, but Bryce Young may be starting for the Panthers. So I think those are easy W's as well. So I think you guys could potentially be holding a 5-1 record heading into week 7, where you guys will face the Baltimore Ravens. Now, this is where it gets tricky. I think you guys can win. If you guys were at home, I think I'd have you guys winning maybe a little bit more, but you know what? The Ravens just signed Lamar. Lamar feels like he has something to prove, getting his new contract, with the new weapons that they got with OBJ and their new draft pick, and I think it's Zay Jones, maybe I'm wrong, or Zay Flowers. Is it Zay Flowers? It might be that. And then Rashad Bateman's coming back. So I think you guys take an L. Your record's still 5-2. You're looking good heading into week 8. You guys are taking on the Raiders, and I think that's a W. I think that's a W. The Raiders, I want to believe in Jimmy Garoppolo, but I just can't for the Raiders. I don't know. I think you guys are just better, so I think you guys end up taking the W here. Then you guys go into your bye week. You're feeling pretty good about yourselves. And then you come out and face the Chargers. Now that's going to be a tough game. That is going to be a very tough game. I have the Lions dropping to the Chargers here, moving your record to 6-3. But then I think you get on a hot 4-game win streak facing the Bears, the Packers, the Saints, and then the Bears again. I think you guys can win all 4 of those games there. Maybe lose one there, but you know what? I think you guys are going to be feeling good, looking at 10-2 around week 13, probably maybe already clinching the division or having a division spot, in your favor here. But then you guys go and take on the Broncos, which I think you guys realistically could win. It's hard to judge on who the Broncos are going to be this year. I mean, they got Sean Payton, so is he going to turn around Russell Wilson, or is Russell Wilson, still like kind of on the fence of being good in Denver? I don't know. I will have you guys win that game. I think you guys will be 11-2 going into week 14. I do think you guys drop 2 games coming up. I think you guys drop against the Vikings, and I think you'll drop against the Cowboys. where you'll end up being 11-4 or 12-4, one of the two. You guys will be 11-5. My bad. I've been counting the stats wrong. You guys will be 11-5, but then you come back and you face the Minnesota Vikings and you win, and you guys make it into the playoffs at 12-5. That is my Lions season prediction. I think Jared Goff will have 4,600 yards passing, 37 touchdowns to, I want to say 13 interceptions. Jameson Williams is suspended for a little bit, but I think your new running back will go over 1,000 yards, at least from scrimmage. So you guys have a very optimistic season to look forward to. Hopefully they actually pull through. I know I turn 21 soon, and the Lions are going to be a team that I place a bet on to at least make the playoffs. So hopefully they don't let me down. But what team do you guys want to see me do next? Comment down below. I'm interested to see what your predictions are for this NFL season. You know, who do you have making the playoffs? Who do you have the records? You know, who do you have winning MVP? I might do a video on that shortly. So this has been the Detroit Lions 2023 season prediction video. Stay tuned for my next video. See you boys in the next one. Peace.